Yo, what's up YouTube, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, I'll be doing my first listen to WOODZ's second mini album titled WOOPS. Now, I know it's been a while since WOODZ has dropped his song Bump Bump back in November of last year of 2020 with his second mini album, but I really needed to do this first listen before I get into his newest and latest B-sides tied along to his newest song, of course, called Feel Like, which I went crazy upon first listen on the day of my birthday with the electric guitar, the bass, his vocals, and also a bit of his rap, of course, in that song. I've been keeping it in my rotation for days so far, like I have done when I first listened to Bump Bump. Now, there is one notable featuring on this mini album for one of the tracks, which is Jamie. I'm looking forward to that track, but a lot of people have been telling me about the other tracks as well in the past prior to this first listen. So other than that, let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, so the first track we have here is titled Trigger. Now, a lot of y'all have been saying how you've been enjoying this B-side ever since he's dropped Bump Bump, and also said I will probably like Trigger as well. But in terms of writing the lyrics and all, WOODZ has pretty much wrote his own lyrics for all the songs on this mini album. Of course, we love to see it, and has taken part with others as well in terms of composing and arranging his songs. For Trigger here, though, he worked on it with Ho and Nathan, of course, as well. But let's just get into it. Oh, this western country-like start here, though. Ooh. What a nasty start. And oh, what's going on here? Oh. Wow. Loving the attitude, the grit. Woo! Just with the electric guitar and the from WOODZ. Yeah! Wow. Pull the trigger, bang, bang. Ooh. Wow. Loving the rap as well. Wow. How bold sounding this song is. With his delivery, with his vocals, and the bass and the guitar. Okay. What is going on here? Whoa! What a start to this mini album, I've got to say. Such a starter for this mini album. Where do I even begin? Okay, when I thought we've never seen like a crazy side to WOODZ before, after watching them be for Feel Like and listening to Feel Like for the first time, I was certainly wrong, because Trigger is just an all-out song with the electric guitar solo, just the acoustic guitar start, that Western country like start, and then how he just projects himself with the attitude, and he emphasized some of the words at the end of his lines and all, and then his rap. I love how there was a bit of ad-libs with the huhs, like the every second time, and then his rap. Ooh, I love how he flowed in this one with his rap as well. But then when we hit it off into, actually, even before I talk about that part, near the start, there's just a bit of an instrumental, break, and then how he just picks it up like that, and also the chorus, when it drops, it's just so dirty. Like, you just gotta make that stank face, you know what I'm saying? But then what I was trying to say earlier, the bridge, I love how it sort of provides, it's sort of like that feeling like you're preparing for battle, you know what I'm saying? Like the chugging rhythm to it, and then it just takes off into the final chorus, and then it just ends like that abruptly. What a start to this mini album, and I can say right now, this is my favorite B-side from WOODZ to date, and we shall see if that changes throughout this first listen later on, or when I do first listen to his newest B-sides that are tied along to Feel Like. But number one favorite B-side by WOODZ to date, no joke. It takes a lot for a song for me to go that crazy. And I just love how it did that to me. It just had its unexpected moments, even though I am quite familiar with the sounds and instruments utilized in this song. But really, props to WOODZ. Good amount of rap, really good amount of electric guitar and such. And wow, I can't believe I missed out on this when it dropped. But let's just get into the next B-side now, shall we? Alright, so this next track is called On My Own. Now, Ho and WOODZ are on the composing and arranging side for this. Let's go. Oh. Oh my. Such a mellow start to this song. Oh. Loving the bass guitar. Oh. Wow. Definitely a mellow type of song, but feels very heartwarming, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Love is ping pong. The drum in the back. Every time, just the dial of the phone into this. Don't say if you changed on the trumpet there.
이젠 내 맘대로 난 나대로 할래 변했다 내 말은 말아줘 넌 항상 너대로 날 너대로 바꿔야만 해 이젠 내 맘대로
Oh my. We're really gonna end off of the instrumental, are we here? The percussion instruments in this too. So soothing, so mellow, calming, and heartwarming. Wow, this was a song that I didn't know that I needed, to be honest, because we're always getting these upbeat songs, dark and concept songs and such. I've said it here and there and such, and I can definitely use a song like this. Not too upbeat, not too slow. It has its very calming moments as well, and that it's not a full-on ballad as well. So on my own, where do I even begin with this song? I love the bass guitar work in this, but I think there's definitely huge highlights in this, such as his like near the start, he just kicks it off right away near the start, where he has this like soft falsetto that I noticed. Oh my goodness. And the dialing of the phone, I love how there was the dialing of the phone sampling like 2 times, if I recall correctly, and then he just brings it back. And then when we hit the bridge in the final chorus, I love how all these percussion instruments are just taken away. And all you could just hear is his pure vocals and just singing along with the bass guitar. Ooh, I love how at that moment it hones in onto his vocals. It makes us listeners focus onto his vocals in that moment. And then it brings up the percussion instruments, all that stuff, the warm trumpet sounds in the back that are not too loud. I mean, there's a huge difference between warm trumpet sounds or horn sounds versus like very triumphant, loud marching band sounds. But in this case, definitely warm, like warm trumpet sounds in the back I've heard throughout the song. And I love how after they go into the final chorus, all you can just hear is the instrumental bringing back all those layers and elements, and then his vocals are just faded away before the fact, and then ends off with the instrumental and such. But on my own, a song that I can really appreciate, for a song that I can definitely listen to here and there on my own time for some relaxation. Oh, it was such a good track. But let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this next B-side is called Thanks To. Now, WOODZ did the composing and arranging by himself for this one. Let's go. Oh, what a start. Ooh. Wow. Oh my. His high vocals here And the chorus is just so beautiful. And it seems like this is like a fan song. Please let me know if it is. Whew. So good. So wholesome and sweet, I'd have to say. Oh, I love how he took it up a notch there with the after the pause there. Ooh. The ooze. Wow, what a lovely and delicate song by WOODZ himself. Thanks to, I can definitely sing this being a song for his fans as well at the same time. But I love how the song starts. I really do. I really do. Just how he delivers his vocals in this one in such a delicate, soft manner, and like a bit of use of falsetto here and there, I do believe, if my ears do not deceive me during the listen to it. But I also really loved the chorus, how he's putting out these high notes in such an angelic manner and all. I feel like him purposely doing it that way and not just like doing like a lower voice or like something lower than what he did in Thanks to. He really sets the mood and really adds to the message and how he delivers his lines, I'd have to say, in this particular song. Not your type of intricate song, I should say, in terms of the instrumental, but I can appreciate for what it is, possibly a fan song that I believe at the moment right now, and also just the simple message that he's saying out. Thanks to y'all, thanks to you all and such. I also love the pause before he took it up a notch there with the thanks to you and all with the who's and all. Wow, so unexpected, honestly, so far into this first listen of what I would get from WOODZ, because this so far has been really different from what I've heard from WOODZ himself on his previous mini album, his first ever one called Equal, I'd have to say. And I'm really loving the variety that I'm hearing right now, the range, a lot of aggressiveness and hype in the first one. Second one, of course, I really appreciated that song for what it is, and then thanks to being a fan song, I believe, but very lovely and all. Let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next track is titled Sweater featuring Jamie. Of course, this was one of the tracks, like I said earlier on, that I was anticipating for, because I was curious how this would go with WOODZ and Jamie, of course, in terms of their vocals and all. But of course, we have Jamie, WOODZ, Pop Time, and Kako in terms of the composing and arranging side, and then WOODZ and Jamie, of course, in terms of the lyrics. Let's just go.
Drawing on the window,
Ooh.
trees start to glow, and boiling snows. Then I find memories I have to
Oh.
make it go.
Instrumental really picked up here
Away.
with his vocals, of course.
Till I find a way to go back. Crystal confidence,
Oh, wow.
sharing it free.
Definitely an R&B song so far,
Show me
from what I'm hearing right now.
your smile. Mr. Confidence, better sharing it free. You spending time till late night. Play the lullaby and after bed.
And I'm loving how this song is so far in full English lines.
My favorite fairy tales.
Ooh, just how Jamie entered in.
I can make real dreams come true. When I ran away, you came closer. Held my hand, gave me a shelter to cry. Then I find memories I have to make it go.
How they bring it here together here.
Till I find a way to go back. Crystal confidence, better sharing it free.
Very relaxing and chill, I'd have to say.
I'ma look into your eyes. Show me your
But their
smile,
vocals
your smile. Mr. Confidence, better sharing
work so well with each other's.
you. Spending time till late night. Play the lullaby and after dreaming all day.
Oh,
Oh, dreaming all day. Oh, and after bed. Dreaming all day. Oh, dreaming all day. Oh, and after bed.
oh, wow! I think my favorite part was just then and there, how they bring it back together and end it off like that. What a beautiful R&B track by WOODZ and Jamie, of course. Sweater, I love how chill and relaxing it is, but it has its moments. It has its special moments, I'd have to say, here and there. It's not linear in terms of how an R&B song would go, I'd have to say. I really liked how it started really slow, but then it picked up into the actual, like, you know, how the song would go, very steady and easy going, I'd have to say, with some moments, like, I believe, like, far in the distance, a trumpet, but only like for a brief moment, like really quick, not like for a noticeable moment, I'd have to say. It took me like 3 times to hear for that trumpet. I loved the use of the percussion instruments, of course, in this one, I'd have to say. And yeah, I think with WOODZ vocals paired up with Jamie's very, I would say, buttery, smooth, honey like vocals work so well together. Would love to see a live performance of this song if there is one out there, or if there isn't, hopefully we will get one in the future, because I do have a special heart for R&B tracks that actually hit well, I'd have to say, and not too linear in terms of direction and all, but really good track with WOODZ and Jamie. Let's just get into the next B-side now, and I'll wrap things up for this mini album. Alright, so this final track to wrap things up for this mini album is titled Tide. Now, WOODZ did the composing, arranging, and the lyrics for this song, so let's go.
밤만 넘기면 돼. 난 알아 내일 아침이면 이 감정은 괜찮아질 거야.
Oh my.
너에게 전화할 것 같아 위험해. Yeah, I think of you still too far away.
I'm leaving, but love is a contradiction. You seem happy now, you can't share with me.
난 이기적이고 네 맘 하나 모르고 내가 하고 싶은 게 네 전부야. 그래서 내가 더 아파하는 것 같아. 넌 내게 어떤 사랑을 준 거야.
On the strings here with the piano.
난 알아 이 외로움은 내일 밤에도 오겠지. 난 아마 내 이런 모습을 봤다면 아직
The song feels so heartwarming, but moving at the same time. It's crazy the high notes he's hit in this song so far and the falsettos.
그래서 내가 더 아파하는 것 같아. 넌 내게 어떤 사랑을 준 거야. 너는 왜 나 모르게 어느새 내 맘에 머물다 가는 거야. 넌 여기 없지만
Wow. 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 Where do I begin with this song? First things first, what a perfect ending to this mini album, I'd have to say. For Tide here, I love how this song showcases showcases his vocals the most, I'd have to say. It's such a very heartwarming type of song and moving at the same time. Just the way he delivers his lines, you know. The melodies in this are so memorable. The hooks as well, I'd have to say, but especially his falsettos. I can just listen to WOODZ using his falsetto technique like on repeat. I'm telling you, like he knows how to hit those falsettos. He knows how to hit those high notes and really come through with his vocals and hit us in our souls like that. Wow, what a song, I'd have to say. Quite an emotional track. But for me, it was mostly moving in this moment. I feel like when it comes to song, it really depends how you're in your current state and mood, and at the same time, how a song would vibe for you at the time when you first listened to a song. But Tide, wow, really good track, and I'd say it's up there with Trigger, I'd have to say. Now, to wrap things up for this mini album, we start with this song, Trigger. An insane start, an unbelievable, unpredictable start to this mini album with the electric guitar solo. The rap went super hard in the paint, and with some ad-libs there that we have heard from him on Bump Bump, you know, why you act like that? I still remember that one line in Bump Bump. I also loved how it had its like Western feel to it, that Western country feel to it, I'd have to say, and I guess that was like just bound to happen, and just that electric guitar to like really take off into the point where he dropped his newest song, Feel Like, of course. And then we went on to On My Own for this mini album. On My Own, I love how, actually, now that I think of it, has such a summer-like feel to it, you know what I'm saying? It's not too it's not the craziest of complicated type tracks, but the chorus is just so lovely. It really is. I mean, honestly, pretty much all of the choruses, well, Trigger had a really dirty and nasty chorus, but the rest of the choruses through the other B-sides that I've heard on this mini album have been so lovely or sweet and just like gravitating to the soul, I'd have to say. So, On My Own, really a song that I can appreciate for, I'd have to say. And then Thanks To, I feel like it's a fan song. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Not an intricate instrumental as well, but it has its moments, it has its peaks where it makes it just so memorable. And of course, how he just delivers the chorus like that, very light, sweet, lovely at the same time. And then we went into Sweater featuring Jamie. Super unexpected that they went for the full English lines route, but I really love the harmonization in that song between the two, with their vocals matching so well with each other, complementing one of each other, and very heartwarming, very chill, relaxing, easygoing. And then also, before I talk about the next track, I love how it starts. It's very slow, but then it catches you off guard. It picks up when WOODZ comes in. And then we ended off with Tide, of course. Tide, ooh, the falsettos like no tomorrow, the high notes, and just very moving and relaxing, I'd have to say. So good, so good. Now, I think, like I said, I think how it's done in its linear order from Trigger all the way to Tide, I think it was placed correctly in terms of the layout of this mini album, because it Trigger starts with a punch, and then we come in with, of course, Bump Bump, such a crazy, fun song, and then On My Own, very relaxing. And then thanks to very sweet and light. Then we went into Sweater. Sweater was really, really chill, but I'd say meaningful in some cases. I'd have to say from the lyrics that I've heard and saw. And then Tide, another meaningful one, but I'd say it's the perfect one to end off this mini album, and more than a follow-up to his Equal album, I'd have to say. This is my favorite mini album from him so far, even though it's pretty early into his solo career in terms of mini albums and albums in general. But I think this has to be my favorite one. He topped himself from Equal, and yeah, this was a really good first listen. Trigger is my favorite B-side now from WOODZ himself, but Trigger would be number one, a favorite one on this mini album, I have to say. Then it would go Tide, On My Own, and then so on and so forth for Sweater and Thanks To. But y'all, let me know how you felt about WOODZ' second mini album here. Did you dig it? Did it also exceed your expectations as well and topped Equal as well for you? Did you have particular favorite B-side? Be sure to let me know, because I love connecting with y'all about B-sides, about WOODZ, of course, as always, and K-pop in general. Also, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and it just warms my heart connecting with y'all. But this has been Garrison. Have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. As always, stay safe. Promise me, it's crazy out there. Please do stay tuned for my first listen to his newest B-sides, of course, that are tied along to his title track, Feel Like. And yeah, peace.